Hello, my name is Laura Frediher, and I'm a member of the Orthopedic Research Society Social Media Committee. Our goal is to inform the public on orthopedic research, build community, and promote the mission of ORS. Today, I'll be sharing some tips on the benefits of having an active LinkedIn profile, how easy it is to create and maintain, and examples on how to effectively use LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a wonderful platform that allows for professional networking and career development, and is extremely beneficial for anyone looking to post or apply for a job. You can use LinkedIn as a way to highlight yourself, highlight your work, and for career opportunities. Currently, LinkedIn has over 260 million monthly active users worldwide. There are more than 20 million job postings on the site, and around 20% of people looking for jobs with LinkedIn receive their interviews through LinkedIn Connections, making this platform great for career development and professional networking. Once you've created your LinkedIn profile and started making connections, it's low maintenance, with users only spending around 17 minutes on LinkedIn per month. In addition to just career development, when compared to other social media platforms, LinkedIn was ranked the #1 social media channel for distributing and visibility of content. So let's get started. This is my LinkedIn homepage. You can see in the corner a little blurb of my profile. Here it depicts my name, my job title, and also tells me who's viewed my profile and how many views I have of my posts. The rest of this feed is dedicated to my connections and pages that I follow. We'll go into this later on, but connections are people that you follow, so think of them as friends or followers on other social media platforms. Pages are groups that you can follow, usually created by companies or universities, but they aren't associated with an individual person. The newsfeed is a great way to keep in touch and up to date with your connections and see professional highlights. So you can see that I can like my connections post, comment on it, and share as well. In addition to having your feed be populated with your connections, you can also follow pages and companies to get their posts on your feed. And you can follow specific hashtags, which will allow any post with that hashtag to pop up on your feed. So as I mentioned, LinkedIn is a great way to distribute content. So if we look at Carly's activity, we can see that she's curating LinkedIn posts similarly to how you would on Twitter, with hashtags and tagging people and organizations in posts. You can also see what she likes, and these posts can also be liked, commented on, and shared. If we look at posts that I created, I can additionally see how many views of my posts have actually received. And if we click into this, I can actually see the breakdown of people that viewed my posts by organization, job title, and location. If this post was reshared, I could also see who reshared the post and how many reactions it got. My favorite thing about posting on LinkedIn is that you always have the option to edit your posts, which is great for people who are prone to making typos like me. So in addition to posting, you also want to expand your network and create connections on LinkedIn. Connections can be people you know personally or people that you want to get in touch with for networking and career development. You can search for people, or you can sync your contacts to find people to follow. You can see here all of my connections, and if you scroll down, you can actually see that LinkedIn recommends people for me to connect with. And I can easily send connection invites through these recommendations. Most people are pretty responsive to just connecting, but if it's an important connection for a job opportunity or for networking, you can always click on their profile. And then when you click connect, you have the option to add a short little note to help inform the connection. You can also see next to the person's name that there is a number. So LinkedIn actually ranks your connections by first, second, and third degrees. First degree connections are people that you're already connected to. Second degree is when you are directly connected to the same people that they are. So think of this as mutual friends. And third degree connections are people who are connected to your second degree connections. There can also be people that you have no connections with, but you can still connect with those people on LinkedIn as well. I also mentioned you can find groups and make connections that way. ORS has a LinkedIn group that you can become a part of. With this group, we can see who all is posting here to find up-to-date information about ORS. Additionally, you can see all the members that are also associated with this group. And this is extremely useful for finding people to connect with and having a mutual reason to connect. In addition to the ORS group, there's also other groups that might be of interest, such as the ORS Spine Section group, OREF, and AAOS. Similarly to this group, you can also search for companies or universities and institutions as well to follow and find connections. And this leads me into the final component of LinkedIn that I want to cover before we talk about creating a LinkedIn profile, which is the Jobs tab. So as I mentioned, many people make connections and apply to jobs through LinkedIn. You can see in the Jobs tab that there are many options to help curate your jobs. Uploading your resume to LinkedIn can be really helpful because many employers will download your resume directly from LinkedIn. You can also set up job alerts that will alert you to job opportunities based on filters that you set up. Curating what you are interested in also helps people who are looking to recruit for jobs find you. So now that we've covered all of the tools of LinkedIn, I want to quickly go over how to curate a good LinkedIn profile. Everyone approaches their LinkedIn profile a little differently, and my biggest piece of advice is to look at your connections, find profiles that you like, and set yours up similarly. The first thing that I recommend doing is getting a good photo or headshot to use as your profile photo. Additionally, the top line under your name is what pops up when people search you, so it's important to have important information such as your current role listed here. As you scroll through Carolyn's profile, you can see that she's included a short blurb about her and short descriptions of her careers and important points from her resume. Incorporating all of those elements is helpful in coming up in searches for jobs and connections. Think of this as your cover letter for your current job and interests. Your LinkedIn does not have to be very extensive, but it's key to highlight the important parts of your resume. And once you've made your profile, it's easy to keep up to date. So I hope you all found this LinkedIn tutorial helpful, and I hope to connect with you all and highlight your work on LinkedIn.